Oh my god, the aliasing. Just look at that. You can see it right there. To me, gameplay is king, but that stuff is distracting. When I'm running around and I can see the aliasing flicker, it's distracting to me. Maybe no one else will be like that. I absolutely find it distracting. This is the part I just shot on the PlayStation. You can clearly see the aliasing on those handrails straight ahead of me. Like, they don't complete, like they're not all the way there. The aliasing's so bad, parts of the handrail just disappear. It's pretty astounding, the difference. So there's the handrail. Let's talk to this guy again, because I had seen a pretty significant difference in the textures. Yeah, the textures are just muddied. This is more muddied. This texture right here more muddied. It's just not as crisp. Nothing's as crisp. I wish it was day so I could see the difference in lighting more in this one. So far, I would say the difference is pretty big. Again, I know they're adding a 1080p update at launch, which is awesome. That doesn't fix aliasing. That doesn't fix higher res textures. No, maybe it does a little bit. It'll help the textures some, but not the aliasing, and certainly not lighting. If there is a lighting difference, I need the same time of day to see the bloom effects better, because I think they're not as substantial in the Xbox version.
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it. Okay, the Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps. And it's surrounded by Fallen.
Decent lighting,
I'm ready if you are.
but like I thought, not near the bloom. Not near the bloom effect. And there almost seems to be more of a fog looking in the distance more. Slow, you can really see the flick of the aliasing. That is so distracting. Look at that, just to the left of the P. You see that railing flicker in and out because of the aliasing. So we get close enough and it actually stops doing that. Well, we have to get really close. Okay, now it's... That's pretty close, I have to fix that. Gameplay is just as fun. So, there's no arguing there. Gameplay is just as fun. Where'd you go? I see you. There's a cave. Should you go in the cave? It's like They're above me or below me? How weird. I don't have a spare area right now. I do not.
You know, this place must have been amazing before the collapse.
Yeah,
Thousands
yes,
of
right.
humans boarding the colony's ships.
I think aliasing is the most distracting thing to me.
Beyond.
It's the immersion factor of games. That's why we play games, right? To be immersed in these fantastic worlds. Well, when I look out in a real world, I don't see that. I either see those lines, or I don't see the lines. I don't see it broken. Flickering shadows. I'm gonna have to go through the same area at the PlayStation version now. Oh, that's so ugly. Oh.
Up the hill. The
People will
building
call me
with the radar.
picky. Some people might even call me a fanboy, which will really make me laugh, because if you look at the history of my videos, they're all Xbox. I have only owned an Xbox since the original Xbox. I owned a PS3 twice, returned it both times. I have been so pro Xbox, it hasn't been funny, but they pulled what Sony did last generation. They under-delivered on the power of a next-gen console and made it harder for developers to develop for. Scout rifle shotgun combo is not bad. Look at that texture. It just looks flat. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing on the PlayStation, see how different it looks.
We're in. This was one of Skywatch's old array stations, a link to the lunar colonies. Dead end. Fallen sealed this gate. I can get it open.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you. I'm going to make the switch again, get some more footage of these differences.